ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. We stand for the national anthem of France. Thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem, now to match it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Rabiot duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Yamal. Rabiot. Konate. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Baina. A heavy challenge. Now it's Olise. Olise, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Spain suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Barcola looking for a runner.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Pedri. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And here's Pedri.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Has another go! Oh, it's come loose. And that has been knocked clear. Pedro Porro making good progress on the right-hand side. Pedro Porro has given away a free kick. Rabiot has found the net here, of course.
France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Cherki. Do have a chance to counter here. Driving forward. And it's Rodri. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Very nicely done. Yamal. Yamal! Really well taken goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Koundé. And that's really well manoeuvred. Chouameni. Koundé. Throw in. Pedri aimed forwards. Rabiot. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Porro. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. That is lovely. Can he latch on to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to...
Shoots! Good effort first time.
Barcola cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Cherki! He's got away with one there. It's out for a goal kick. Hernandez. Rabiot. Upamecano looks to the other side. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Olise. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Olise! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Mbappe. Check, great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Konate wins the duel this time. Koundé. Upamecano. Cherki. Thinks one through. Chouameni clears it away. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
Well, he's not happy with... Oh, they could be caught out here! And it's Koundé. Spain have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. France have reclaimed it. And here's Barcola. That's a nicely weighted pass. Unai Simon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Cherki, played out wide. Oh, nice touch.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter.
Could be danger here. France can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Chouameni, and the keeper's got it again. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Have it back, and can go again. Chouameni, and he goes cross-field. Oh, sweet feet. Hernandez picks it up now. Hernandez stood his ground strongly. Real chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for a decent ball in. It's a mighty effort! Olise. Cherki. And here's Doué. Doué's cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mikel Merino, gently done. Koundé.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
And it's Koundé. And here's an Olise! That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. And here's Ferran Torres. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's played in. Mikel Merino shifted upfield. And here's Olise. Koundé. Akliouche. Chouameni. He's in! And a chance! It's a loose ball. And here's Olise. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Olise. Out to the right. Played back in. Unai Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Mikel Merino. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Rabiot. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both whistles gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's come loose. This might spell danger. Might be danger. Takes a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Out of play for a throw. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Gusto. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Spain really could have done without this. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's denied! He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's a good... Mbappe!
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's Akliouche. Tries a measured ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Nico Williams is over the first kick. And he's found the net.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Doué is the next to run the gauntlet. Oh, no!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Spain are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit. And the lead is 2. France can't afford to miss another one. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Ferran Torres is third in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
France, so down by 2. Another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So it is all down to him now. No pressure. He's buried it, and he's won it. Spain have won it by the barest of